So yeah, I will include some pictures of how my room used to look. It is definitely a big change from how it once was. That I really felt like my room before did not express me, and I think something really important if you're thinking of redoing your room is that it's an expression of you and your personality and who you are, because you're just gonna feel that much more comfortable in your room, laying in your bed, when you feel like this is an expression of me. Because my first bedroom was like super girly and pink and kind of childish looking to me, and that did not feel like an expression of me. I didn't feel like that was me, and it was actually disappointing when I would look at it. Like I was not happy with how my walls turned out or anything. That was a disaster. So once I redid my room to the way it is now, I feel like it is the expression of me, it is who I am. You know, these are my favorite colors. So yeah, let's just get into it. That was just, I guess that was my first tip, right? Your room should be an expression of you. This is my vanity. It's always kind of been like this, except I revamped my makeup organization area. So that's tip number one, probably. Or actually, I already did tip number one. Tip number two, that would be to try to declutter and organize. My makeup was like starting to lay around everywhere, and putting it in these drawers really kept it together, made it look more neat, you know. And then my brush is here in this container, so it's way more ideal when you're organized. Over here, I've always had this thing. It's like a spinning, rotating, whatever you want to put on it. I used to put nail polishes, but now I keep my hair care and whatever else on the bottom. I don't know, I just put random stuff in here. I have this cool hand thing that I bought to hold my rings and bracelets and whatnot. Over here is my desk area. If you watched my DIY black marble contact paper, you'd know that this is contact paper that I applied, because underneath this used to be just a black desk, but I made it look more expensive. Use what furniture you got. I feel like you can really remodel a lot of things to make them look how you want them to look, and contact paper is your best friend if you want to change the way things look, because there's so many different kinds of contact paper. Just go on Amazon. They've got tons. It doesn't have to be marble. You know, I've seen like cool wood patterns and stuff, so check that out if you want to like redo your furniture. You can also paint it, spray it. So many options to make it look brand new. Even changing like knobs. Oh, I've seen a lot of people on their dressers, they change the doorknobs. Wait, they're called handles, not doorknobs. My next tip is personalizing your bedroom. It's nice when there are like drawings, photos, or whatever you like, maybe a giant poster of something you love. But it's nice to have that around your walls. I made it kind of look like Polaroids. I did this at Target. I just picked a bunch of photos that I liked, reduced the size so that the border is white, and then I set them all here. But this has always been my wall of like creativity. At one time I did a collage from magazine clippings, and one time I did a collage of photos with like a quote on the top. And now it is just Polaroid style photos, all in very like symmetrical order. So yeah, I really love this wall. I look at it all the time. It's kind of inspiring. It could be like your inspirational wall or whatever, but this is one of my favorite parts of my bedroom. Some of these photos are just not my own photos, they're quotes. So I have one up here. It says, "Creative minds are rarely tidy." And I have one over here which says, "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." So yeah, that's fun. So I'm a scrapbooker, so I've got all these scrapbooks up here, and I've got this little elephant that my boyfriend gave me. So down here is my storage area for books and whatnot, but I thought that it looked kind of bland, and like I said, revamping your furniture is really nice. So I added contact paper to the back wall of this shelf, and it really made, you know, the whole thing look way more put together. I guess the biggest challenge would be for me was like exposing this back wall and not filling this shelf up too much with stuff. That was just the main struggle, but yeah, this is what it ended up looking like, and I really love it. I have some really old VHS tapes here because I don't know. And you know, the whole Twilight trilogy, because we all been there. Not all of us, but I did, okay. So this is my nightstand. I DIY'd this entire thing right here. I bought the mason jar, spray painted it white, tied a bow around it, and purchased these flowers from Hobby Lobby. I have this candle here from Bath & Body Works. Underneath it, I have these books from Chat Books. This is my Instagram just put into books, and they're all dated on the side here. See the date? It says from May 4th to August 25th, 2014. And yeah, inside is just the pictures I've posted on Instagram long ago. This is pretty old, but I've got 3 of them printed, so if you're interested in that. And then over here is just a photo of me and my dog. And this stand my mom was getting rid of, it was like this really ugly brown color, and I spray painted it white to go along with my room. It just looks really good in this corner, fills it in. And that's my nightstand. My last tip or idea I could give is decals. Decals are a quick and easy, fun way to make your room look way more awesome. And it's, I mean, this giant feather is like really cool to me, how it drapes over my bed. And it was fairly easy to put up. I don't know, it just makes, it really ties the room in together, that pop of white against my dark matte blue color. It just really looks good, and I would suggest it if you have this like blank wall and you're not sure what to do with it. This is my other decal. Do something amazing. I actually saw it on Pinterest and I was like, ooh, that's cool. So I bought it. And I love it up there. It's kind of inspiring, right? So that was my room tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And be sure to subscribe for more videos. I've been trying to do them every week, so thank you for watching.